everyone. Today we will be discussing soft skills and their importance in human resource management. In today's modern workplace, having technical knowledge alone is not enough. Employees are also expected to possess strong interpersonal abilities that allow them to communicate, collaborate, and adapt effectively. So, soft skills refers to personal attributes such as communication, teamwork, leadership, emotional intelligence, and problem solving. These skills influence how individuals interact with others and how they handle different situations in their workplace. In the field of human resources management, soft skills play a crucial role in building a productive and harmonious work environment. They help improve employee performance, strengthen relationships, and enhance customer satisfactions, especially in service-oriented industry like hospitality. We will present in this presentation that will explore the meaning of soft skills, their importance, and their examples in real-life situations, and how the organizations develop these skills among employees. Thank you, and let's begin. By the way, here are my group members.
Good day, everyone. Today, I will be presenting our topic about soft skills. Soft skills are personal attributes that help individuals communicate effectively, work well with others, and handle different situations in life. These include communication skills, teamwork, adaptability, problem solving, and emotional intelligence. For example, communication skills are important when you are explaining your ideas in class or reporting in front. Teamwork is shown when you are working with your groupmates to finish a project. Adaptability is when you can adjust easily, like when there are sudden changes in your schedule or task. Problem solving is used when you find ways to fix an issue, such as completing a difficult assignment. And lastly, emotional intelligence is when you understand your own feelings and the feelings of others, like staying calm during misunderstandings. These includes are very important not only in our personal life but also in the workplace. For instance, employees with good communication skills can avoid misunderstandings, while those who work well in teams can help the company become more productive. The purpose of study is to observe skills in both everyday life and professional settings. It also aims to show how these skills contribute to personal growth, effective communication, and career success. Now, for our objective, first to identify the soft skills in communication. Second, to understand the role of soft skills in communication and teamwork, such as listening to others and respecting different opinions. Third, to develop awareness of how soft skills improve performance, like being responsible and managing time properly. And lastly, to encourage individuals to enhance their personal and professional skills, for example, by practicing good communication and being to feedback. That's all for the introduction. Thank you, and let's proceed to the next part of our discussion. Thank you.
Soft skills are important because they help people work with others. They are not technically skilled like using machine software but personal abilities such as communication, teamwork, leadership, adaptability, and problem solving. These skills show how a person behaves, interacts, and handles situations in the workplace. In the hospitality industry, soft skills are very important because employees always deal with guests. Workers need to be friendly, patient, and understand to, to provide good service and create possibility experience. Soft skills are all Soft skills are also important in strategic management. When managers are planning strategies, they need good communication, and critical thinking to create clear and effective plans with putting plans into action. Teamwork, leadership, and motivation are needed to everyone can work together.
Communication skills. It refers to the ability to effectively convey and receive messages, including ideas, thoughts, and emotions. These skills go beyond speaking and include listening, observing, empathy, and interpreting nonverbal cues. Communication can be categorized into verbal communication, spoken or written words. Nonverbal communication, body language, facial expression, gestures, and tone of voice. Effective communication occurs when the intended message is clearly understood by the receiver with minimal misunderstanding. Importance of communication skills in strategic management. It involves planning, implementing, and evaluating long-term organizational goals. Communication is central to each stage of this process. During planning, leaders must clearly communicate the organization's vision, mission, and objectives. This ensures that all stakeholders understand the organization's direction. Poor communication at this stage can result in misinterpretation and inconsistent action. Effective implementation depends on coordination and clarity. Communication ensures that employees understand their roles and responsibilities, tasks align with organizational goals, resources are used efficiently without clear communication. Even well developed strategies may fail due to confusion or lack of coordination.
Problem solving skills refers to the ability to identify problems, understand the situations, and develop effective solutions. It involves critical thinking, decision making, and the ability to act quickly and logically when facing challenges. So, problem solving skills is about the ability to identify problems, understand the situations, and come up with effective solutions. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka lang basta naghahanap ng sagot, kinakailangan mo rin intindihin kung ano talaga yung problem at bakit siya nangyari. Kasama rin dito yung critical thinking at decision making. So, kailangan marunong kang mag-isip ng maayos at kumilos in a logical way, especially kapag may challenges or pressures. Importance to strategic management. Problem-solving skills are important in strategic management because they help managers handle complex situations, make informed decisions, and achieve organizational goals. These, orgas- these skills allows individuals to adapt changes, overcome challenge, and improve overall performance in a competitive environment. So, importante siya sa strategic management kasi managers ang gumagawa ng important decisions para sa business. Since hindi maiwasan ang problems, kailangan marunong silang mag-handle ng complex situation through problem-solving skills. Mas nakakagawa sila ng informed decisions, mas naabot nila yung goals ng organizations, at mas natutulungan nila yung business na maka-adapt sa changes at maging competitive. Example in hospitality industry. In the hospitality industry, problem-solving skills are used when issues arise, such as guest complaints about service or facilities. For example, if guests experience delay in check-in, a hotel manager can analyze the problem, adjust the staff excitement, or improve the process to ensure faster and more efficient service, leading to better guest satisfaction. Sa hospitality industry, very useful ang problem-solving skills kasi everyday may possible issues, lalo na sa guests. For example, kung may delay sa check-in, hindi pwedeng pabayaan lang. Kailangan alamin ng manager kung ano yung naging cause, then mag-a-adjust ng staff or i-improve yung process para mas maging mabilis at efficient ang service. Sa ganitong paraan, mas nagiging satisfied ang guest at mas gumagaan ang kanilang experience.
Adaptability and soft skill is not just going with the flow, it's ability to adjust your mindset, behavior, and emotions kapag may changes or unexpected situation, while staying effective and professionals. Sa soft skills, ibig sabihin nito, you are flexible and open-minded. Hindi ka basta nagpapanik kapag may problem. Instead, marunong kang mag-adjust and mag-isip solution. There are the four explanation of adaptability. Cognitive flexibility. Ito yung ability mo to think in different ways, hindi ka stuck sa isang solutions lang. If something doesn't work, kaya mong mag-isip ng ibang paraan. Emotional flexibility, handling pressure. Kahit stressful ang situation, you stay calm and controlled. Hindi ka agad nadadala ng emotions like panic or frustrations. 3. Behavioral flexibility, actions. Kaya mong baguhin yung actions mo depending sa situations. Hindi ka rin marunong makisabay sa kailangan ng environment. Willingness to learn. Open ka sa new knowledge, skills, and feedback. Hindi ka natatakot matuto ng bago and ginagamit mo yun to improve yourself. Why is it important? Important ang adaptability lalo na sa fast-paced environments like hospitality. Hindi mo kontrolado lahat ng situations, so kailangan marunong kang mag-adjust. It helps you to stay productive kahit may challenges, work well on different people, solve problems quickly, maintain professionals under pressure. Simple explanations. Adaptability means being able to go with the flow while still performing well and maintaining professionalism. Example, if a guest suddenly complains or there's a problem with reservation, an adaptable employee will stay composed, think of a solution, and handle the situation professional instead of getting stressed. Importance of adaptability in strategic management. Sa strategic management, very important ang adaptability because businesses operate in a fast-changing environment. Hindi laging stable ang market, nagbabago ang trends, customer needs, and competitions. Quick important of adaptability. 1. Quick response to change. Adaptability helps company adjust their strategy kapag may changes sa market. 2. Better decisions making. Adaptable managers are open to new ideas and updated informations. 3. Encourages innovations. When a company is adaptable, mas open ito sa new ideas, products, and services. 4. Effective risk management. Adaptability allows businesses to prepare for unexpected problems. 5. Competitive advantage. Companies that adapt faster usually perform better than competitors. Example, halimbawa, kapag may nagbago ang preferences ng guests or bumaba ang bookings, ang management pwedeng mag-adjust ng pricing, promos, or services. Dahil adaptable sila, napapanatili nila ang customer satisfaction.
Work ethics is how you perform your job properly and responsibly. This includes coming to work on time, not being absent without a good reason, following company rules, and doing your task properly. It shows that you take your job seriously and that your boss and coworkers can trust you. Professionalism is how you can act and deal with people at work. You should speak nicely, be polite, and respect others, especially customers. It also means staying calm and controlling your emotions, even when you feel stressed or have problems at work.
I will explain the importance of work ethics and professionalism in strategic management. Mahalaga ang work ethics and professionalism kasi nakakatulong siya para maging smooth na isang organization. Example, kapag employees ay sumusunod sa rules, honest at ginagawa na maayos ang kanilang nagiging consistent yung quality ng service. Sa hospitality industry, very important ito dahil nakaka-apekto siya sa overall guest experience. Bukod dito, ang good work ethics ay nakakatulong magbawas ng workplace problems tulad ng delays, customer complaints, at poor coordination. And dahil dito, mas nagiging organized at mas madaling i-manage ang daily operations. And about naman sa pagiging professionalism, it helps employees become more reliable and disciplined. Dahil dito, mas nakagawa ng better decision ang manager kasi they can trust their team. And lastly, nakakatulong din ang professionalism sa better teamwork and communication among staff. Kaya mas nagiging positive and productive ang working environment.
Sa hospitality industry tulad sa hotel, sobrang importante ng work ethics at professionalism kasi palagi kang nakikipag-interact sa mga guests. For example, ang front desk employee ay nagpapakita ng work ethics kapag pumapasok siya on time. Inaasikaso ng maayos yung reservation at sinisiguradong tama yung details ng guest. Nakikita naman ng professionalism sa paraan na pag-welcome sa guest, pagiging friendly at approachable, at maayos na pakikipag-usap, and kahit may reklamo yung guest, hindi dapat mainis o sumagot ng masama. Instead, dapat makinig ka ng maayos, manatiling kalmado at gawin ng best mo para matulungan sila at maayos ang problema. Dahil dito, nagiging satisfied ang mga customer at nagkakaroon sila ng magandang impression sa hotel. Mas babalik sila at mas magiging successful ang business.
Soft skills. In real-life hospitality settings, soft skills play a crucial role in delivering excellent service and ensuring customer satisfaction. For example, when a hotel receptionist warmly greets a guest and offers assistance, it demonstrates emotional intelligence. According to Daniel Goleman, 1995, empathy and self-awareness help employees understand guest needs, making them feel comfortable and valued. Communication. Communication is also essential in hospitality. A waiter explaining menu options to a customer with food allergies shows how clear and careful communication prevents errors. Michael Argyle, 1972, emphasized that effective communication reduces misunderstanding and improves overall customer satisfaction. Teamwork. Teamwork becomes especially important during busy operations like dinner rushes. When staff collaborate efficiently, service remains smooth and organized. Bruce Stackman, 1965, explained that strong coordination among team members leads to better performance and productivity. Problem solving. Problem solving is another key skill when a guest reports an issue, such as a broken air conditioner. Quick action and offering alternatives help resolve the situation. Herbert A. Simon, 1978, highlighting that effective problem solving involves making fast and appropriate decisions to meet customer needs.
Adaptability refers to the ability of hospitality staff to adjust effectively to changes such as unexpected guest requests, high customer volume, or operational challenges while maintaining service quality. For instance, during a sudden surge of guests, a hotel receptionist may assist in concierge duties to manage the workload efficiently. According to John R. Walker, 2017, state that the adaptability is essential because employees must respond to dynamic and unpredictable service environment. For example, during a sudden influx of guests, a hotel front desk staff quickly adjusts by helping with room preparation and assisting other departments, ensuring all guests are accommodated smoothly despite the pressure. Work ethics refers to the set of values that guide an employee's behavior at work, including professionalism, responsibility, punctuality, and honesty. For example, a restaurant staff member who consistently arrives on time, follow hygiene standard, and treats guests respectfully demonstrates strong work ethics. According to the World Tourism Organization 2010, employees with strong work ethics contribute to customer satisfaction and enhance the overall reputation of hospitality organization. That's all.
Recommendations, strategies for communication. The first strategy is active listening. This means giving your full attention to the person speaking. You don't interrupt and you focus on understanding their message. By doing this, you show respect and make the speaker feel valued. Active listening also helps avoid misunderstandings and improves communication. When we listen carefully, we respond better, making conversations more meaningful and effective in both school and real life situations. Next is clear and concise communication. This means expressing ideas in a simple and direct way. We should avoid using too many unnecessary words that may confuse the listener. When our message is clear, people can easily understand us. This is important in discussions, presentations, and teamwork. By speaking clearly and organizing our thoughts, we can communicate more effectively and ensure that our ideas are properly delivered. The third strategy is the use of body language. Communication is not only about words, but also about how we express ourselves physically. Our facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact all send messages. Positive body language shows confidence and interest. For example, maintaining eye contact shows that you are paying attention. By using proper body language, we can strengthen our message and better connect with others. The fourth strategy is adapting to the audience. This means adjusting how we communicate depending on who we are talking to. For example, we use formal language when speaking to teachers and more casual language with friends. Understanding our audience help us choose the right words, tone, and approach. This makes our message more effective and appropriate, and it helps build better communication and understanding. Lastly, seeking feedback is very important. This means asking others for their opinions about how we communicate. Feedback helps us know what we are doing well and what we need to improve. By listening to suggestions and accepting constructive criticism, we can develop better communication skills. This, al- this also shows that we are open to learning and improving ourselves for better interaction in the future.
Strategies for teamwork. Number one, encourage open and clear communication among team members. Define roles and responsibilities to avoid confusion. Number three, build trust through respect and accountability. Number four, promote collaboration and active participation. And lastly, provide constructive feedback and recognize contribution. To achieve effective teamwork, it is important to encourage open and clear communication among members. This ensures that ideas, concerns, and feedback are properly shared and understood, reducing misunderstanding within the group. Also, clearly defining roles and responsibilities also helps each other member understand their specific tasks and contribution, which improves organization and accountability. Also, building a trust among team members is essential as it creates a positive working environment where individuals feel valued, respect, and confident in one another's abilities. By promoting collaboration allows members to work together towards a common goal by combining their strength and support to each other's weaknesses. And lastly, encouraging them to be active in participating ensures that every member is engaged, involved in discussions, and contributing ideas, leading to more effective and successful outcomes. Now, here are the five core strategies for problem solving skills. Number one is the identify and clearly define the problem. Number two is the gather irrelevant information and analyze possible causes. Number three is generate multiple solutions through brainstorming. Number four, evaluate options and choose the most effective solution. And lastly, implement the solution and assess the results. The first step in problem solving is to identify and clearly define the problem. This helps ensures that the real issues is understood before taking any action. Next is gather relevant to information related to the problem. This also includes collecting facts, data, and possible causes to better understand the situation. After that, generate multiple possible solutions. This allows for flexibility and increases the chances of finding the most effective answer. Once a solution is chosen, implement the plan carefully and systematically to address the problem. Finally, assess the result to determine if the solution was effective. This step helps in evaluating outcomes and improving future decision making. Next is strategies for work ethics and professionalism. I will give six bullets about this work ethics and professionalism. Number one, demonstrate punctuality and reliability in all tasks. Number two, maintain honesty and integrity in the workplace. Number three, show respect and professionalism toward colleagues and clients. Number four, be accountable for actions and responsibility. Number five, continuously improve skills and maintain a positive attitude. Number six, link to strategic management application. Now, here are our conclusion or key insights about our topic that soft skills are fundamental component of professional competence encompassing communication, emotional intelligence, adaptability, teamwork, and ethical behavior. This paper highlights that these skills are not secondary to technical expertise but are essential in achieving effective performance, particularly in people-oriented industries. The findings demonstrate that strong soft skills enhance collaboration, improve customer satisfaction, and support problem solving in dynamic work environments. Moreover, organizations that integrate soft skills into their human resources development strategies are better positioned to achieve sustained growth and competitive advantage. In conclusion, soft skills are indispensable in today's workforce. Why? As industries continue to evolve, the ability to communicate, adopt, and work effectively with others will remain a key driver of individuals and organizational success. Th- This report includes the discussion of essential soft skills that contribute to personal and professional development. It covers key areas such as communication skills, interpersonal skills, problem solving abilities, adaptability, work ethic, leadership, and emotional intelligence. These skills are the important factors in improving workplace performance or building strong relationships within the organization success. This is our report also emphasize how soft skills complement technical skills in preparing individuals for real world challenges. And for that, this is our preference. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening about our topic that soft skills. Thank you.